now our job to entertain you and welcome back to some more Catered.
Chaos.
Wow, that really does go a lot better when. Never mind. That's fine.
Is it 7:06?
I missed them too. No, it's like we 10.
It's
10 minutes
7.
past.
We 10 minutes.
Let's
But
see
I
how
started-
chaotic we get today.
But I started on 7.
You
So
started
I
on
don't-
7.
So
I don't
we
know.
didn't count that 6. But also accounted, you would probably be -3 because we're missing -2.
Is -3 better than -2? I feel like this. No, I'm +3. What are you
No.
talking about?
Yeah. I was about to say your math all wrong. Because she goes up.
I go up.
Yeah,
You go
they're,
down.
they're the ones that are down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, right.
Before we get started and everything today, I wanted to go over some of the comments that have been coming in.
Oh,
We've
yes.
been answering these questions for once, and they effing lies, and I love it. So this will probably be something that I just like cut into like its own little thing at the beginning so that we can see it.
Okay.
But I wanted to set this up, and originally I was gonna just like post pictures and stuff, but I was just like literally, I have the actual things right here, so I can go over them, and they can see them.
True.
Because it's just on a different window. So I'm gonna go over the ones that I've responded to
Okay. I gotta get back to doing
and get your opinions.
Okay.
There's a few other ones that were like a few weeks or so away that I didn't get into just because they felt very like straightforward. But just know that we've seen you.
Yes.
A lot of people commented on Priscilla and their feelings about the movie, how hyped they were.
Okay.
Some of it was just like, yeah, that movie was awful. And I was just like, well, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, so I can't really respond to you on that one.
Right.
And I don't care enough about Priscilla to be like, yeah, I'm hyped for it too. So
most Elvis fans, they really don't think about Priscilla or something
Yeah.
of that nature. So
Yeah, they just want more Elvis.
she's
This
kind of
one-
one that kind of vanished.
this one was kind of like more going into the quality of the movie, though.
Gotcha.
So I was just like, okay. But, so the first one came from Dale Ellis 9913. Commenting on the Digimon Adventure 02, the beginning trailer,
Okay.
stating that he loved season 4 and that Leomon is his favorite Digimon.
Oh, okay.
Respect.
Yep. Leomon, the one that can't get no justice. But you know what?
At all.
You are a strong person for loving Leomon, because I know the series don't love him.
Oh,
He dies in every season he shows
really?
up in.
Wow.
Tragically.
But they have been showing him some love in the TCG card game.
Now.
You said now.
Yeah.
I guess they said they tortured him enough. You always have to have that
Oh,
one
yeah.
character.
Yeah, they gave him a whole bunch of buffs and
I
everything.
mean, like,
So respect.
I'll put it like this, right? Leomon shows up in the very first Digimon show.
Mhm.
He dies in it.
Yep.
He shows up in the first set of, like, the card game that's popular now. He don't get a deck until, like, a playable one until, like, set 12, set 13. That's, like, 2-3 years out.
2-3 years out.
I was like, they don't care about this, man. They said,
Don't forget the
that's our sacrificial lion, boy.
don't forget
Sacrificial.
don't forget the movies too. He got a stretch towards the end of one of those movies.
Yep. Movies, season 3, when he came back and was like somebody's partner. The only partner that I've ever seen die in the show.
Yep.
I was like, dang, that don't make no sense.
Yep.
That man
Got folded
is...
into pixelated pieces. It was very disheartening.
It's funny because I definitely think someone has like a Christian sense of humor because he's the lion, but he's also the sacrificial lamb.
Dang.
Somebody back there trying to cook.
Dang.
Yep.
Someone said, let's just slide this in and see if anybody noticed.
Picking it up.
But the crazy thing is about it is that, I'll say this real quick, in the game itself, like, he has abilities in which his card gets deleted, but you get rewarded for it.
Yeah, I guess that is a reference to the show because
Yep.
they certainly do get
they
power-ups.
kept it consistent. Yep.
But I thought that was cool. And then I'm a season 4 fan. even though like most people hate season 4. So
I'm a season 4 fan too.
it is what it is.
I don't watch Digimon like that, but I'm sure you know.
Probably good.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the conceptually furthest season
Okay.
because we had spent so much time with like people paired up with Digimon. That was the first 2 series. Then at the end of the 3rd season, like they fused people and Digimon together. Season 4 is like humans just turned into Digimon, and that's just the story.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it makes sense to me because like that just feels like the natural progression of where the story was going.
Uh-huh.
Most people who are Digimon fans be like, what is this? This is not what I come here for.
Not what I signed up for.
These white saviors. No. But I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
This one comes directly at you.
Uh-oh.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did.
This is from Courtney Smith,
Okay.
1558, and I told him or her that I would specifically bring this up to you.
Oh.
Zac Efron's role in Greatest Showman, or Greatest Show on Earth, was great. Plus, that awkward moment with him and Michael B. Jordan was actually really good. They specifically bringing up, put some respect on Zachary's name.
On Zachary's name.
You filled him.
I'm just letting you know, during the Greatest Showman, my attention was on Hugh Jackman and Zendaya. If I forgot Zac Efron was in that movie, then I forgot Zac Efron was in that movie. It is what it is.
That's not enough.
Not enough.
His performance was great.
I'm sorry,
was
Courtney. That's just how I feel.
And
I thought that was
back to the High School Musical. Dude.
Right?
I'll tell you
Like,
that.
I ain't really, you know.
towards
And I'm sure.
You know,
I'm
he
sure
got passed on to his character.
I mean, yeah, he is a great actor, but I'm just saying in that movie specifically, my attention was not on him.
It's like you.
And Zendaya. That's it.
And,
That is it.
And the person was just like, put some respect on his name.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
yeah.
That's it. That's all they want.
That's all they want. That's all they want.
He get his flowers. For sure.
Next comes from Storm Shadow 101, who is one of our like consistent commenters.
Yes,
Okay.
I always see
Yes.
them commenting on most of our videos. Yes.
Thank
Yep.
you.
And I kind of answered this one
Mm-hmm.
because it's a little more straightforward. But he asked if we are Tekken fans or just fighting game fans in general. And I pretty much told him JT is the only fighting game fan, but Christoph and Megan are fans of Tekken, and then you and I, we don't care.
Yo. We
I'm
don't
glad you
care at
mentioned
all.
Tekken. The last character got revealed, Reina.
Okay.
Apparently, she's a Mishima. And Mishima, Heihachi's daughter.
Oh, what the
You got another one of them.
Got another Mishima. So apparently the family tree, June is back, who's wife of Kazuya.
Yeah.
Jen is the child. You got Lars.
Okay.
I forgot about Lars.
Lars
Good.
is a Mishima. There's Kuma. Kuma's a Mishima.
Yeah, because he was trained by Heihachi, right?
Yep. And Lee's a Mishima. And in this storyline, Heihachi's dead.
Ah.
So basically,
Again?
He said again.
No, he's
Well,
he's
He'll
gone.
come back.
He's gone.
Are we
He'll
sure?
come back.
I don't
Wait until
believe it.
Tekken 20.
I was about to say, we'll bring him back.
Nah,
I'm sure.
They older now.
Zombie version.
Right?
He's done because
But you're saying the Heihachi died of old age?
Well, I mean, he played the last Tekken. Like I saw him, he got folded in that.
Oh.
It's been a while since I played.
Yeah, folded in
You
there.
know how many times they've been talking about throwing people in volcanoes and
Yeah, yeah,
I don't believe it.
yeah.
Y'all can't die in old age of Tekken.
Like,
You're not allowed.
but for her moveset, it's like a hybrid Heihachi,
Oh, okay.
and
All this is going over my head, but yay, Tekken!
Yay, Tekken.
yeah, like
I don't know the backstory and stuff
I'm a
like
big fan.
that.
I'm a big fan of Tekken
Confused
as
with
well. I know that I'm a fan of all wide range of fighting games. Tekken is one of those. Like, I'm a big Tekken Tag fan. Tekken Tag 2 was probably my
Tekken
favorite.
Tag Tournament was really fun.
Yep, Tekken Tag Tournament.
I would have to say it's like for a fighting game. I like was Justice, the Justice League.
Injustice.
Injustice game.
Injustice.
Yeah.
That's a fun one as well.
Yeah, that's probably one of the only fighting games I will enjoy. But yeah, I'm not a huge fighting
I
game
get to play as the
fan.
Ninja Turtles in this game. That is, man.
Tag tournament?
Yeah. No.
Injustice.
Oh,
They have skins, right? Or
No,
the
they're
actual
the actual
they
characters.
have.
Oh, okay.
I can choose between either four.
Yeah.
Their skins depict which turtle you are, but
Oh,
they're
okay.
an actual character.
Oh, okay.
themselves.
Alright.
Wait, they're in Injustice?
Injustice
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know
The Ninja Turtles.
yeah, because they do crossover with Ninja Turtles most of
And
the
they
time
do
for
a
DC.
crossover with Mortal Kombat as well.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero's in the second Injustice. The first Injustice had Scorpion.
Yeah.
Wow.
NetherRealm Studios.
I never knew that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The next comment also came from Storm Shadow, but he was just requesting we do the Dead by Daylight Chucky thing. So
Yes.
that just
Oh,
yeah,
happened.
we did.
And I have
We-
and I got a chance to see Chucky in Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Camera's the same. His speed is relentless. When he gets you, Charles Lee Ray has the doll in one arm, has you in the other, and he hooks you.
Boy, dang it. I was like, I want to watch this chick.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
watching one of the gamers play it, and I was just like, oh, that's cool.
It just came
gameplay
across.
looks
He
cool for
went
Dead by
like
Daylight.
this, and then next thing you know, you're dead.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know,
that
he was
little
just,
terror
Yeah.
getting you.
his speed is crazy in this game.
I
He's
guess
only-
it has to be.
He's only in beta right now, but I think he's a little too broken based off the videos. I've seen.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because he does have a camera change though. He's the only killer that's in third person, so you can't
Okay.
like hide from him like you do everybody else that's like stuck in first person. And then the fact that he's so fast, I'm just like he look broken. I don't
He is
particularly.
very fast. He like shakes you and then like runs off, and then all you hear is like his little maniacal giggle.
Oh,
Look, the situation they had with him in doing that, I could have actually saw Chucky as a cameo in Mortal Kombat. Him just being a small little hitbox as an assist character.
As an assist character,
As
I
an
can see him.
assist
I can
fighter.
see him as an assist character.
Because I
Just
know
come out and
that.
go,
Because I know Ed Boon is trying to
Bro.
add more horror characters
neck.
in this game. So more than likely, it might be he was gonna go with Michael Myers, but now he's in Dead by Daylight, right?
Yeah, well, he's already been in Dead by Daylight.
Yep. So the only logical character I can see possibly making Mortal
just stepped
Kombat
on my
with
foot.
the horror pack. Basically, in the horror pack, it will be Ghostface.
Okay.
So the next one came from Vecna2502.
Vecna.
Yep.
Mm.
Who was encouraging us to watch Society of the Snow so that we can understand better like what we're capable of when surviving becomes more than just an instinct, because it can happen to anyone. I agree, which is why I'm avoiding the entirety of that situation.
Yeah, I was like, there's like a lot of surviving films out there, and I'm not keen on watching any of them.
Yeah.
I feel like The Day After Tomorrow was enough for me, and Los Angeles was enough for me. Like, I feel like
So
those.
Walking Dead was enough.
Right, exactly. So I was like, especially snow and like freezing is not enough.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
that's cool if for survival instincts and how would you act in that type of situation. Sure, it could happen to anybody, but at the same time, I don't see myself willingly getting on a plane out in the snow-covered Cat Mountains for exploration or a hike. You know,
Nah,
me
it's not
personally,
even-
I'll
it
be
ain't
straight
gonna
up.
be me.
I'll be straight up with you and anybody else. You got like 2 days. 2 days straight of pissing me off before I'm just like, I'm resorting to eating everything. You don't
Trey
have
said
no
you
idea.
get on my nerves enough.
I stand on business. You ain't got nothing to worry about with me.
Trey said, not I. I will survive, and I will eat every
I
one
will
of
not
you.
eat them.
No,
Sam.
it's not about
Sam,
survival.
No green egg.
See, it's not about prolonging my survival. It's about stopping you from surviving. But, I'll do you the favor of putting you to use in the afterlife, Because, you're in a better place and I'm
Still
here.
here. I knew you were gonna say that.
It is what it is.
That's hilarious.
Viking King 70 said that their favorite character in Tekken is Steve Fox.
Nice.
Okay.
He's a solid character. He's an OG.
What is this? Beryl DeBarma? I don't know how they. I'm gonna call you Barrel.
Oh,
Said that I need to remember Goku because we were talking about the Netflix Avatar adaptation.
Oh yeah, you
It's
mentioned Goku.
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera went out then.
He looked better than that. No. He was just like he was because I brought up that I wanted to essentially do like a can we make this better type thing.
Oh
so
yeah.
he's telling me it was just like remember Goku.
Yeah, to make better.
Like, I was just like, or I think he's saying it's just like remember how Goku was. You can't make that.
No, you can't. No.
But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna try.
That movie was atrocious.
Then the next couple pretty much all came from the Netflix Avatar one as well, which is like the main crux of stuff that I want to talk about with y'all because so I'll just read them like back to back.
Okay.
The first one came from Nick D.
The singer?
Megan, is there a singer named
I
Nick
listened
D?
to you on the way home. I mean, here.
No, it's Nick D3, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm about to say you listen to the furries because we got a tiger boy up here. I didn't know you got down like that.
that same energy.
But Nick D was like giving some of the stuff the pirates do to Jet and his crew makes sense. I could see them maybe being responsible for the attack on Zuko, but then I don't know how they would make it work with Zhao calling the shots. I think they could figure it out though.
Yeah, because that would be an interesting concept, like you brought out, like the pirates and then Jet's, like, gang of, his gang, being combined into one. So, yeah, that would be an interesting concept.
Goodness gracious.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I know, this was a long motherfucker.
Was it long? Was it, like, super long?
Yeah, this is from Derpy 501.
Thank you, Derpy.
Basically saying Netflix, yes, made changes to the show. I think it was when I was referencing One Piece.
Yeah.
But it's not the cartoon. Okay, the average audience that have no idea what the original kids show was like. And the target audience Netflix is going for is like the Game of Thrones and like book 3 of Avatar tone.
Yeah, I guess I can see Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Sort of, kind of. Yeah.
So essentially he's saying that it's like a more serious
more serious
interpretation
of
Avatar.
Avatar.
Lose that comedic.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it doesn't look like Aang, based on the clips that we saw, has like that child like, wonder and goofiness. And even though you can't replicate that from the cartoon, you can still do something with it. But they didn't incorporate that in the teaser. Maybe in the trailer, when the trailer drops, maybe we'll see more of his personality.
I feel like it's probably gonna be like that childlike naivety, I guess, that we might see that makes it kind of comical.
But yeah,
and then I feel like Sokka will probably like have some good
probably so. But yeah, Avatar, for what it was for that cartoon, was very serious. Because when they first went back to the Air Temple and Aang realized that he hadn't just been gone for like a day, but like 100 years, that hit hard. And that was impactful. So yeah, I'm definitely ready for it. I think a serious undertone for Netflix could work for Avatar for sure.
Then we started getting into both I'm gonna call them rumors, right? Because until they get like confirmed or whatever, or unless I see like an actual post saying that these things are removed, we'll say that these are partially rumors to be cut and then people's expectations to be cut.
Okay.
And I'll give y'all this. This is stuff that I did not think of, but when you said it, I was just like, if I were dastardly, this is something that I would cut out to try and make my own.
Okay.
So the first came from What 292, who said they think Haru, the fortune teller, and the Great Divide are getting cut, and possibly Zhang the deserter.
Oh yeah.
Or that maybe they'll try to put Zhang in like season 2 or season 3.
Yeah.
And then I think somebody else kind of came
My cabbages.
My cabbages. Yeah, they might do cameos, or they might. Why are you stepping on my foot, sir?
Space.
What space? You got all that space right there.
Yeah. King James 6948 states that it's been reported. So this is what I'm going to say is like the rumors and stuff.
Okay.
But it does make sense, King James. I just want to preface that going in. That it's already been reported that they're going to replace a lot of the Avatar Roku scenes and put Avatar Kyoshi in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that apparently Sokka's going to have his boomerang, but the fortune teller and Zhang Zhang are probably being cut. Maybe the pirates and the entirety of the episode with Haru, so that goes on to like what our last commenter just said. But that's because Haru hasn't been casted.
Oh, okay.
And then at the time that we were going over this, Jet was casted.
Okay.
So Jet and the Freedom Fighters are still cast in the show, so
Gotcha.
they're definitely going to be there.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because they came up too often, I feel. But between like all of these things, and then I kind of responded to him, he went on to say that like he doesn't really like Haru being cut because it's going to make he's
cold.
part of what makes the invasion day happen.
So that's not cold.
And that he doesn't want Aang to rely too much on other avatars. So, I think that is an interesting point because I think the fortune teller episode can get cut.
Yeah.
I hadn't really thought about that episode too much, but it's kind of known for being Scootio right a little bit more.
Gotcha. Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't really thought about that episode too much because it is the episode where like Aang actively says that he like shows that he likes guitar.
Yeah.
But I feel like that'll be cut because they'll just do it through the entirety of the show.
Yeah.
Zhang Zhang getting cut is something that I could see the original creators getting upset about because that was the episode where we saw like Aang like making mistakes.
Yeah.
But I also feel like that could fit into the episode where they meet like someone from the Water Tribe. I forget who it was, but like they had a map to like Katara and Sokka's dad, and Aang like hides it because he doesn't want them to leave.
Yeah.
But I could also see that episode getting cut too if they just really wanted to focus on them getting to the North Pole.
Yeah.
But I felt like the John episode was kind of important to Aang's character. But they just might not have time to do it. And then the Roku being replaced by Kyoshi, I could see that, but only if they replace Roku's scenes with more avatars.
Yeah.
So that it's like a better balance of seeing like the past lives, like kind of the ones that he sees at the end of the show when he's asking for advice with the Fire Lord.
Right.
I could see them sprinkling them in throughout the show instead of just relying on Roku.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be better.
Yeah. So I can see that. That fortune teller episode when somebody said it, I was just like, dang. You are 100% right.
Yeah. Because a lot of episodes did really help balance out the characters and their character development and their journey, but a lot of it's probably going to have to be like condensed so that way we can just get to the main plot points. Yeah. Of the story.
And that kind of gets into I Get Bored Productions' point where he said...
I like that name. Sorry.
Or they said, it's hard to say what would be cut, if anything. 10 episodes to a season with hour-long episodes. And an hour in terms of the show covers about 3 episodes of the original show.
Yeah.
So if we have 3 seasons that are 10 episodes, that's the equivalent of the old show having like 90 episodes. And it only has like 56 or something.
That's true.
He actually responded. If it also helps, because I responded and said that like the issue with doing it like that in terms of like live action from a cartoon is that in animation you have to control time to a certain degree, but you have the liberty to do so because you control all the elements. Like, the action only lasts so long. You get to draw in however people respond, like their facial expressions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you can utilize your mind to fill in the gap. It doesn't work that same way in live action. Just as somebody that's worked on film sets, you can't match them one to one.
Yeah.
Because essentially for live action, you have to feel like you're a part of the situation, so that you can empathize with it. Because 3 super important things for live action are understanding, feeling, and then uniqueness.
Yes.
So when it comes to uniqueness, there's nothing really like that you've never seen before in terms of storytelling. They're just trying to compel you to feel like this is the first time you've seen this ever. I can relate any movie that you've seen to another movie that existed before it, or a book that existed before it, or whatever. But if you make a connection through the first 2, which is like understanding and feeling, you understand the script really well, and you feel for the situations that are going on as they're presented, then it feels unique to you and your experience of watching this.
Yeah.
And so a lot of moments in live action are going to be drawn out so that you can get that unique experience. They're not going to do like a lot of stuff. Case in point, in the shot of the trailer, we saw a shot of the Fire Nation attacking the air nomads that we've never seen, because them air nomads were fighting back, and I can't remember, other than Aang and Korra, a single airbender that was boxing until we got to like Legend of Korra X time.
That's
so true. I don't know what, except for well, we didn't see her box, but Avatar Wang Chen, which was the other air nomad Aang talked to, and she was just like, boy, if you don't kill this bitch, I'm all for peace when my enemies are dead.
Right, exactly. But that is very true. Like, a lot of scenes are going to be interpreted differently than what they were on the show, just so it can be more relatable. And I feel like they did that with One Piece because it gave people who were seeing it the first time a different experience. Because a lot of people said they really enjoyed the live action, and that's what's got them into like reading the manga and watching the anime, or attempting to watch the anime. You know, with the 1,000+ episodes. So.
Yeah, they went on to say that it also helps that there's plenty of things that could be cut.
Yes.
And they brought up the Great Divide as well. I could see them cutting the Great Divide. Yeah. That episode ain't as memorable as I feel like
some of the others were.
Yeah. Troy Steele 3589 asked if, or they said that we would probably enjoy Afterlife, and they wanted us to post our reaction to watching it.
Oh, okay. Well,
so I told them I was going to ask y'all.
Well, JT watched some of it the other day. I watched like a few clips here and there, but I wasn't even paying attention to it. So
I watched all of it, and it was a really good movie. Like, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, he enjoyed it. I was confused at some parts, but I was like in and out, and then I was like,
don't talk about it, because have you seen it?
No,
because I still haven't seen it.
I still haven't seen it all the way through. Like, I caught like I caught like the glimpse of like the very end.
So we were going. I told them that I would ask y'all.
Yeah.
Do you think we should try to do
a watch?
Yes, like an actual like watch reaction to Ghostbusters.
Absolutely.
Wait, which one is Afterlife again?
The one that came before Frozen Empire. So.
Oh, we're talking about Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we're talking about Ghostbusters. You don't I mean, I guess you can watch the first, like the original Ghostbusters. You'll probably have to, so that way you can relate some of the stuff to Afterlife. But you don't need to watch like all of them, or like the reboot of the first one with all the female cast.
That
like,
one you can just skip.
I mean, you can watch later. I wouldn't say skip it, but you can watch later.
Get a couple of giggles in, like, but the two
to get through it.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's not. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's not like the writing like we discussed last time,
Gotcha.
just
Right,
wasn't what
yeah.
it was supposed to be.
I don't mind having Ghostbusters watch.
Yeah, but we can definitely do a watch party for Afterlife. What would we do that one? Discord or Amazon Prime?
I feel like we would have to set it up so that we could try and do it.
Okay.
I have Ghostbusters 1 and 2 on DVD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Afterlife, we can do it. Yeah, we can definitely do a watch party. We can probably do it in person or online. So, yeah. So yeah,
It
we'll
was
definitely
a
let you
really-
guys
it was a
know
really cool
when we're
movie.
gonna be doing the watch party for Ghostbusters Afterlife, because we know that what's the next one called? Frozen Empire,
Frozen Empire.
that comes out next year is one that we are excited to see. So yeah.
Yes.
Next comes from Moonrise 5944. This one is just more of a straightforward one for me. This is like about asking why do we stop the
Oh yeah, the Godzilla
animation
thing.
or-
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So that being said, so we stopped. The thing that y'all see in the background does not match up. Sometimes we do miss like very end clips because the way that we have to stop the TV, it automatically plays in the next playlist
one, so
Yeah.
we're trying to catch
before
it.
we're ready for it to do, which then kind of spoils the rest of the stream.
Yeah.
For the most part, though, I stop the background, and then the TV continues playing.
Yeah.
On this one, though, because they responded, and they specifically were just like, "Yeah, I didn't hear you catch the tail end of how it was going," and then somebody else went in. So we might have missed it. I'm not gonna say that we did because I can't honestly remember. But if we did not actively react to the end shot, it's probably because we watch a lot of trailers.
Yeah.
And it's not as surprising for us
Right.
when something cool happens.
And we did finish it, like the part where we saw Godzilla and the spikes was popping out. We
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah.
The only difference was it was just a quick glimpse of what we already saw. So
Yeah.
it wasn't anything that
Yeah, like too important for us to comment on.
like something of just eye popping in that.
yeah.
Yeah. Because we tried to not harp on way too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, since we're all entertained by very different things, we try not to, like, I mean, it happens. Like, it happens a lot. It happens with her a lot. But we, like, step over each other to talk about the things that we like and how we feel.
Whatever.
No, I was putting us on blast. I was saying that we do that to her a lot.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Take back your shots. Cruel.
Yeah. So, that being said, we try to keep it as neutral as possible until like our feelings come out, and
Yes.
then like it over encroaches. So I cannot remember a week ago, so I'm not gonna lie to you
Bro.
and try to gaslight you and say that we watched it.
We don't
But
even.
I promise you, for the most part, we do check out the entirety of the trailer
On
for
the TV.
our like TV that we're watching.
Yeah.
But I cut you guys off mostly because I'm not
It's in
supposed
the
to be showing
transition.
y'all
The-
all the stuff
Too much
anyway.
of it.
The way the transitions work, there's a lot of reasons as to why I just like.
Yeah, the ending cutscenes where it goes to like the person's next video, the commercials kind of like pop in sometimes.
Just trying not to
YouTube.
catch a case.
And then most of the time you just freeze frame it so that way you can get the title in with the video for a background. So that's one of the main reasons.
So I know that that video had where it showed where it was gonna be, where you could view it, showed the date it's supposed to be released,
Yeah.
and so on.
Yeah. Plus we always or Trey always posts the original trailer to the video for what we're reviewing anyway. So if we
I
miss,
mean, in fairness,
yeah.
like when you watch reaction videos, you kind of want like them to react to all of it so that you can see if they share your opinions and feelings.
I mean, if it's
Not
like
everything catches us.
Right.
That's all I can really say on that one.
if it's like a 2-3
Honest.
second like clip or something that we're not missing much and we watch like the entire and the rest of the video, then
Yeah.
that's basically what we need. I don't think 2-3 seconds is gonna make too much of a difference.
Yeah. In fairness, though, we're also like, I think JT is probably the biggest Godzilla fan.
Yes.
So a lot is going to be lost in translation for the rest of us.
Yes.
And
Definitely.
like I said, we try not to like overhype over everyone else. Like we'll say enough to get a point across, but that'll be probably it. Like how we were talking about Leomon in the comment section. I know these two don't know nothing about what we were saying.
No, we did
I
not.
knew what you were talking about.
No,
so we just kind of
picking up what you were writing.
I just let it fall.
The tiger.
I just let it
fall.
Yeah. So we try to like make it as clear as possible in order to get a point across, and then after that we kind of drop it. If it is something like that to where we think it's important, we'll probably bring up something, but it's that's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah,
and I think I went too overboard on the excitement. It was pretty much straightforward.
And if we miss something, you guys can always put in the comments, what may or may not have happened during those last few seconds, and we'll respond to you. That's another way for us to get in that convo, that comments, our thoughts. So definitely do that if you want to.
Yep. I was about to say, if y'all spark enough conversation, we'll make other videos responding to different parts of the trailer.
Yeah,
or our specific hype on specific ones.
Right.
That can definitely happen. So, let us know. But I appreciate your comment.
I do have a question. Did anybody put in their favorite Godzilla?
Literally, that is the next thing.
Yeah.
Okay. From Julius Archibald 4. Okay. Julius Archibald the 4th, 3880.
There we go. All right. Nice. Archibald.
Nice.
Yes. Who said that their favorite iteration is the movie they saw when they were 3, Godzilla 1985, The Return of Godzilla.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice. You know what that one is?
Yes.
Okay. That one was a pretty good one.
I was a child when I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They did a pretty good job with the production and everything.
Yeah, it actually got me more into Godzilla.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. They also continue to say that when it comes to kaiju projects, Godzilla and Gamera, they always look forward to, and that they were disappointed with Godzilla vs. Kong because it was literally a kaiju version of Batman vs. Superman.
Wasn't it though? I look, Archibald, Julius Archibald the 4th. I agree.
I agree too.
I agree. Because it definitely felt that. I feel like they could have done something different with Godzilla vs. Kong. Because even though it was kind of cool they were going at it, at some point you're just like, all right guys, y'all know there's something bigger coming here, right?
Exactly.
Why are you fighting each other? Let's do something about this, right? So I just those powerhouses coming together and trying to knock each other out and then smirking at each other when they landed a blow. I'm just like,
come at me, Brad.
Right? Come at me,
Brad.
Right? I was like, all right, enough is enough. But yeah, it did feel like Superman versus Batman.
I would say that the build up to it, I didn't think it was enough going into building it up.
It wasn't. It wasn't going. It's just like
you saw Godzilla do his thing with the big old radioactive supercharge.
Yeah.
And then Kong had his, but it was like, how is that going to be able? Is that big enough of a matchup going into it? I just felt it could have been more going into it.
Yeah, it could have been more going into it. For sure.
CAD22441 said that -1 is a reboot of the 1954 Japanese Godzilla movie.
Okay.
Did not know it was a reboot. So
Didn't know it was a reboot.
Well.
So thank you for that info.
Yes,
Really
appreciate it.
2441.
Positive Productions 6699 said that they really enjoyed Afterlife, and it felt like it was very faithful to the original Ghostbuster movies, and they highly recommend it.
Okay.
I agree.
And then last but not least comes from Keith Rast, our good friend Zada, who states Pokemon Go and Kingdom Hearts completely fundamentally though to Kingdom Hearts Missing Link.
Oh, okay.
And that he doesn't think it'll be nearly as popular as Pokemon Go, which I agree with because neither is Kingdom Hearts.
Thank you, Zada, for posting a comment. We appreciate you.
Unfortunately, true.
Yeah, no, we were watching the Missing Link thing and we were like, no, this isn't going to be as popular.
Pokemon Go.
It's Pokemon Go. It's Pokemon Go, right?
No. A lot of people know about Pokemon. I don't know how many people know about Kingdom Hearts. I know it's a big name, but it's
yeah, it's a big name.
Yeah, it's not as captivating as Pokemon.
It's in the wrong.
And it could be captivating like Pokemon Go if they integrated some of the stuff that Pokemon Go actually does. You're on the screen, and then if you walk around different places, that could have been a whole experience in itself. but instead it's just another mobile game.
Hey, understand this because it looked like some of those aspects were like in there. I'm gonna tell you this: there ain't nothing Kingdom Hearts can do to get on Pikachu's level.
I know.
Sora don't have the time.
I know.
I might try. I might try it just because I want to see like
how it works.
How it works. Because I feel like you're just gonna like end up going to places, and then it's like, oh, you have to, kill Heartless
all over again.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
And then you go and you fight the big little Heartless.
And then monsters. It just makes you wonder what they spent all their time for all these years, getting all the fans hyped for. And it's just like, oh. That's one of the reasons why I was kind of like deterred from playing Kingdom Hearts, because it didn't really sound like anything new was coming with the game. It just sounded like they were just rebooting and revamping and restructuring the same old stuff over and over again with better graphics. Yeah. So I was like, eventually I'll play the game, but as of right now, I'm okay.
I'm good.
It's on the back burner, right?
I'll say this: most of Kingdom Hearts is actually a continuing story. It's just it's like a story. It's like you playing a video game and you decide to do every side quest.
Yep.
There ain't.
Yep.
That's a hard nope. I don't do every side quest.
Yep. Like
if you want to get pieces of the story, you gotta play this game. Side quest.
Every single side quest they did first.
Yeah, that's too much. Okay, so like I see that as like if every single side quest in like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
What's happening? That's a hard no. I ain't doing that.
It's like they made a separate game out of every side quest in your Assassin's Creed.
No, thank you. No,
I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, for me personally, I just hated making like the little ships.
You gotta make them?
The gummy ships.
The gummy ships.
No.
Like, I don't know why.
I need my stuff pre-made.
It's like, can I just have a ship and just go?
And just go.
I don't need to find the parts.
Oh my god.
To make the parts.
So but yeah, those are all of our comments over the last 8 days. So thank you guys so much for all of your comments. If we get like an influx like that again, I'll probably just like take the time to read through them. And if any of y'all show up on the stream, you can bring your comments up live with us.
Yes. On Twitch.
Yep.